Thanks for tuning in to Unbreakable with ChrisChamasiros. I talk about politics, sports, and entertainment to keep you well-rounded what's going on around the world. If you don't like hearing the truth, definitely don't tune into this channel. So let's get started today. Racist Ryan Clark, he never disappoints. He has to apologize once again on air. This is all racist Ryan Clark ever does nowadays is apologize for the ignorant, hateful, racist things that come out of his mouth. So Kyren Lacy, the LSU wide receiver, racist Ryan Clark tried to make it sound like the police officers were responsible for Kyren Lacy taking his own life because they lied on police reports and they framed him. Only to find out when the video was released, the first witness to the scene, a black man, a black truck driver, comes out and says, the man driving that green Hellcat, he is responsible for this crash that killed somebody and injured a few other people. But leave it to racist Ryan Clark. He got on TV. He ran on TV. He had to spin the whole narrative. That's what he does. How racist Ryan Clark even has a job is beyond me. ESPN is unwatchable. Forget this situation. ESPN has been unwatchable because racist Ryan Clark has no emotional control whatsoever. Even Ryan Clark's fellow commentators have said, they've come out and said they don't want to work with him because he has low impulse control. Let's listen to racist Ryan Clark's apology.
Yeah. So I've never really had much trouble expressing anything. This has been more difficult because I know that people are hurting, right? 2 lives have been lost. Herman Hall, a man who spent his life in service of other, and Kyren Lacy. He's just a young man who I wish I could tell how much he had to live for. My heart absolutely breaks for both of them, their families, and their loved ones. On Monday night's Sports Center, I addressed the horrific car crash that took Mr. Hall's life, and also the subsequent tragic events that led to the death of Kyren Lacy. In full transparency, y'all, I knew.
See, but the problem is he forgot to leave out the real reason why Kyren Lacy took his own life. And he took his own life because he was at a family function. He pointed a weapon at a family member, fired it into the ground, took off from the police, got into an accident, and decided to take his life. But racist Ryan Clark here, he tried to pin Kyren Lacy unaliving himself on the police, claiming that the police lied about Kyren Lacy, that they lied on the police report, that he didn't actually cause the accident. And if you watch the video, Kyren Lacy absolutely caused the accident where the man died and lost his life. He's driving 100 miles an hour, goes onto oncoming traffic, and caused the whole crash. But leave it to racist Ryan Clark. Hey, I wouldn't expect anything else at this point.
Knew Kyren Lacy personally, but nothing matters to me more than the truth. Always strive to.
Nothing matters more to racist Ryan Clark than the truth. There really is something wrong with this guy. There really is something wrong with him. Really? You're a truth teller, racist Ryan Clark? See, that's how he spins it all. Everybody hates me because I'm a truth teller. I'm a man of God. You are anything but godly. You wake up every day and you lie and you get paid millions of dollars for it, racist Ryan Clark.
Do my best to mix authenticity with the most complete and up-to-date information available. I failed to do that.
He does his job with complete up-to-date information. Oh, that's funny, racist Ryan Clark, because if you actually did that, you wouldn't be apologizing right now. See, this is what he does all the time. He can't control his emotions. He has low impulse control. He doesn't get any of the facts right ever. And then he just jumps down people's throat. If you're white, he's jumping down your throat. If you're white, you're automatically guilty. If you're black, no matter what you did, you're automatically not guilty. And that's how racist Ryan Clark operates. And you could say whatever you want. That's how he operates. That's 1,000% how he operates. It's black and white, and that's it. And facts don't matter. And he wakes up every day and he tries to make everything racial and to cause more racism than we already have in the United States of America. That's racist Ryan Clark's job. That's what he's getting paid to do by ESPN. Because how many times can he keep doing stuff like this before he doesn't have a job anymore? ESPN, they must love this. They must love clowns like racist Ryan Clark. They must love it because this is all he does every day. It's almost like he owns the network.
on Monday night based on the subsequent evidence that has been released by the Louisiana State Police Department. I set the highest standards of fairness and, most importantly, righteousness in my work.
Well, wait, hold on. You see, he's always got to throw that in there, like he's playing like Mr. Superior Being. The most important thing is I'm righteous. There's nothing righteous about you. You're a lying, racist piece of garbage that only sees black and white, doesn't care about truth and facts. You're a racist piece of garbage. That's what you are.
I didn't meet that standard. But since I've spoken to Kyren's representation at length, and I've also reached out to a representative at the state police office just to have a conversation. They informed me this morning.
He's always about a conversation. Racist. See, it's so funny how racist Ryan Clark, he's always about having a conversation after the fact when he's wrong. Then he tries to take like this moral high ground, that he's a superior being and he's just trying to sit down and be professional and be godly and sit down and have a conversation. See, he wouldn't have to do any of this garbage until all the information came out and all the facts came out and he handled this like a professional, something that he's not. But this is what ESPN gets for hiring a racist.
That because it's ongoing litigation, they actually can't divulge anything else. It's always important to me that I gather all factual and important information to provide the complete story. That's a responsibility that I do not take lightly. And when discussed in real time on Monday evening, I failed to do so. And for that, I apologize.
Go F yourself. I can't stand him. He claims to be authentic as he's reading off a monitor because he can't authentically apologize. Hey, I messed up. I'm sorry. I jumped the gun. It's all me. I shouldn't have did that. I let my emotions get the best of me. Mr. Authentic here, Mr. Holy Roller here, he's literally reading off a teleprompter, his apology, but he's Mr. Authentic and Mr. Righteous. Okay, Ryan. Yeah, sure you are. And this is the real reason why racist Ryan Clark apologized, because the first witness to the scene of the accident that Kyren Lacy caused is a black male, a black truck driver. And the first thing he says is, the man driving that green Hellcat, he's the one that caused this accident. So, of course, racist Ryan Clark has to come out now and apologize. I hope this police department sues racist Ryan Clark personally and ESPN.
The natural instinct to turn, and then you had no head on.
Did you see a green Charger flying that way? A green Charger that's going that way?
There was a green Charger.
That's a green Charger caused all that. SRT.
Okay, what color is that man right there? He's a black male. And the first thing he says is, the green Charger caused all this. One person killed, another broken ankle. And what did Kyren Lacy, Mr. Pillar of the community do? Mr. Integrity, this good kid, he was just so innocent on his way to school. He took off. He didn't have time. Oh, I can't be bothered, man. It's all about me. I can't be bothered with somebody I just killed. And the craziest thing about all this, they checked Kyren Lacy's phone bill and his phone record. Not even a minute after the crash, he was already calling lawyers, but he knew what he did. So he had this case he was going to be prosecuted. Then he's at a barbecue, has an argument with a family member, points a weapon at them, shoots it into the ground, takes off from the cops, crashes his car, and then he decided to unalive himself. But hey, let's blame the racist police. Let's blame white people. Let's blame white supremacy. No, it's just racist Ryan Clark making excuses for somebody that he knows. And he already knows that this kid was pretty much a full-blown criminal and was capable of these types of acts. Okay, Kyren Lacy had these two incidents in a short period of time. Do you think he was never in trouble before with law enforcement? If I had to bet if he was ever in trouble before, I bet that he has been. So this whole narrative that Kyren Lacy, this good kid, honor roll student who wasn't doing anything wrong, the typical racist Ryan Clark story that he always spins with these types of characters, that he didn't do anything wrong. It was the racist cops, the racist system, the racist white people. Racist Ryan Clark makes me sick.
Charger collided with these cars.
Police said Lacy recklessly passed multiple vehicles at a high rate of speed, so he's driving into oncoming traffic causes somebody's death, and only in racist Ryan Clark's low IQ brain, somehow, some way, Kyren Lacy is the real victim.
She had no choice. She hits the ball. How they?
Through the investigation, troopers determined that the driver of the gold truck reacted appropriately to avoid a head-on collision with the green Charger, which was approaching at a high.
There you go. He's doing 100 miles an hour in the wrong lane into oncoming traffic. This is what you get from racist Ryan Clark. If it was up to racist Ryan Clark, especially if the victims are white, everybody else should have died just so Kyren Lacy can live and be selfish and be a criminal and be the murderer that he is. So everybody else's life should have been lost except for Kyren Lacy's. I wonder why you're saying that, racist Ryan Clark.
High rate of speed. In consideration of the high speed of the green Charger compared to the surrounding and opposing vehicles, the reaction time of the involved drivers was greatly diminished.
Oh, look at that. Kyren Lacy being chased by police after he brandished a weapon, took his own life. Seems to me the reason why Kyren Lacy is no longer alive is because of his own actions. Racist Ryan Clark, I just want to tell you that you're just a piece of garbage. And you should be saying that America is the greatest country in the world because only a low IQ racist piece of garbage like you could be making millions of dollars at ESPN with the garbage that comes out of your mouth. And you deserve to be fired. You deserve to be fired 5 years ago. And with that being said, thanks for tuning in to Unbreakable with Chris Chamasiros.